Welcome to FM Education Academy, a place where we provide quality content for students. It is on your demand that we make all your videos. So, in today's video lecture, we will solve sums of model paper of Maths Class 10. This video will be useful for CBSE as well as ICSE and any other state board because it covers the following chapters. This is an 80 marks model paper which was published by TSSCERT government before the final exams of 2021. But as it contains the whole syllabus, it will be useful for future exams of 2022, 2023 and whatever exams are there, it's not specific for a particular year. So in this question paper, we have section 1, Group A and Group B. In Group A, we have to solve 3 questions and again in Group B, we have to solve 3 questions. But in this particular question paper, we will solve all the questions without choice because I want you all to practice all the questions of all the types for your benefit. In section 1, these are 2 marks questions. So the question is, find Hcf and Lcm of 220 and 284 by prime factorization method. So here we have to find out 2 things, Hcf and Lcm. So I'm going to underline them. Of what? Of 220 and 284. By which method? By prime factorization method. So given is numbers are 220 and 284. Here I needed to find Hcf and Lcm by prime factorization. So prime factors of 220. Always use prime numbers to find out the prime factorization. 2 1s are 2, 2 1s are 2, 2 0s are 2 5s are 10, 1 0 2 5s are 10, 5 11s are 11 1s are. So 220 can be written as 2 into 2 into 5 into 11. Now find out the prime factorization of 284. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, 2 1s are 2. Now 71 is a prime number, so 71 1s are 71. So 284 can be written as 2 into 2 into 71. Now we have written the prime factors of both the numbers. Now we will find out the HCF and LCM. Remember, what is HCF? Highest common factor. That is, whatever common we will have in between the prime factors of both these numbers, that will be the HCF. So from these two, 1, 2 is common. So I'll write here 1, 2. And again from these both, 1, 2 is common. So I'll write 2 one time. Now nothing is common. So I will not write anything. So HCF means only common. So 2 2s are 4. So 4 is my HCF. What about LCM? LCM means we have to also consider common as well as we have to consider whatever is left off. So LCM means common as well as leftovers. So what were the common terms we had? 1 2 we had and 1 2 we had. And what is remaining? 5 into 11 into 71. Now let us multiply and find out. 2 2s are 4, 4 5s are 20, 20 11s are 220, 220 71s are 220 71s are 0 1s are 0, 1 2s are 2, 1 2s are 2, 7 zeros are 0, 7 2s are 14, 7 2s are 14, 14 plus 1 is 15, 0 2 6 1 5. So we got LCM is 15620. Question 2. Check whether a is equals to x square is to x square is equals to 25 and 6x is equals to 15 is an empty set or not. Justify your answer. So in this particular question, here we have to check. What we have to check? Whether this whole set, which set is this? This is set A. There is only one condition here and we have two, again, preconditions in that. So when the two preconditions will have same value of x, it should have some element, then that will not be an empty set. If it is not having an element, means that will be an empty set, because we know that an empty set is a set which does not have any elements in it. It is also called as null set or void set. So in this particular question, when we solve this question, we should see whether we get elements are present in A, that is, it is not an empty set, or whether elements are not present in A, that is, it is an empty set. And also we have to provide a proof for that. So here I have to check whether A x is to x square is equals to 25 and 6x is equals to 15 is an empty set or not. In this we have, as I said, two conditions are there. One is we have to find out what is the value of x when x square is equals to 25, and we have to find out what is the value of x when x is equals to 15 by 6. So finding x when x square is equals to 25. So here it will be x square means square, if it goes outside becomes square root. Square root of 25 means we know either plus 5 or minus 5. So x will be either plus 5 or x will be either minus 5 when the condition is x square is equals to 25. Now let us find the value of x when 6x is equals to 15. So x is equals to 15 by 6. 3 5s are 15, 3 2s are 6, it is 5 by 2. We know 5 by 2 is 2.5. So what did you observe? Here, according to the question, set A should have both the values of x should be same. But here we are getting both the values are different. In the first case, we are getting x is plus or minus 5, and in the second case, we are getting x is equals to 2.5. So we have to provide the justification. So we will write, since the value of x is different in both the cases, there is no value of x that satisfies the given condition. These values cannot satisfy the given condition because that condition x value should be same. So we can say, therefore, A is what? It is an empty set because both are different, so both will not fit in this A, because in order to fit in this, both x should be same. So A is equals to no elements are present means it is an empty set. So we'll write, therefore set A is an empty set. Third question, the sum of zeros of a quadratic polynomial is kx squared minus 3x plus 1 is 1. So sum of zeros is given as 1 and a quadratic polynomial is also given. We have to find the value of k. This k we have to find out. Answer 3. So we will write, comparing kx square minus 3x plus 1 with the standard formula of quadratic polynomial, that is ax square plus bx plus c. We get a is k, b is minus 3 and c is 1. Now what is the condition given to us in the question? Given sum of zeros means alpha plus beta, because alpha is 1 0 and beta is 1 0 and this is the sum. So sum of zeros was given in the question as 1. So we know sum of zeros is nothing but minus b by a. This is our formula, relationship between zeros and coefficients. So alpha plus beta is given as 1. So I'll write here 1 is equals to minus from the formula b. What is b here? Minus 3. But what is a here? K. Now this k, if it goes outside, becomes k into 1 is k. So k is equals to minus into minus is plus 3. So we got the value of k is 3. Fourth question, find two numbers where sum is 27 and product is 182. So we have to find two numbers. The sum of the two numbers is given as 27 and product of the two numbers is given as 182. Answer 4. To find two numbers given sum of two numbers is 27 means one number plus another number is equals to 27. This condition is given to us. So first we will assume one number. So let one number is equals to x and we'll substitute in this equation. In place of one number we'll write x plus in place of another number we'll write another number only. That is equals to 27. So we will get another number as 27 is as it is plus x. If it goes outside becomes minus x. So we got one number is x and another number is 27 minus x. Now one more thing given to us in the question was product of two numbers is 182. So one number is x we got. So x product means into other number is 27 minus x. What is that given as 182? So equal to 182. Now since it is multiplication we can open these brackets. X into 27 is 27x and x into minus x is minus x square is equals to 182. Now we can make this equation as quadratic equation and what we will do is the LHS will send on RHS. So minus x square if it goes outside becomes plus x square plus 27x if it goes outside becomes minus 27x is equals to 182. Sorry, plus 182 because already it is on RHS. That is equals to 0. This is my quadratic equation. Quadratic equation. So in this question it asked us to find out the two numbers. We can find out one number x and other number 27 minus x only if we get to know the value of x. How to find out the value of x? Here we will use splitting the middle term to find out the value of x. What is splitting the middle term? We need to have sum, we need to have product. What is sum here? Minus 27. What is product here? 182. So remember 27 can be written as 13 plus 14. 13 plus 14 is 27 because 4 plus 3 is 7 and 1 plus 1 is 2. So also find out what is 13 into 14. 13 into 14 is 3 4s are 12. 4 1s are 4, 4 plus 1 is 5. 1 3s are 3, 1 1s are 1. 2, 5 plus 3 is 8, 182. So we will choose the factors as 13 and 14. But should it be just 13 or 14 or it should be minus 13 or minus 14? If we observe here, the product is plus. So we know minus into minus is plus. So we will take the factors as minus 13 and minus 14. And also minus 13 and minus 14 will give me minus 27. Because bigger number sign is minus. So I have to choose minus as both the factors. So in place of this middle term, I'll write this minus 13x and minus 14x. So x squared minus 13x minus 14x plus 182 is equals to 0. Take out the common between these both. X into x minus 13 minus will take common again from these both and also 14 will take common because we know 14 into 13 is 182. If I take 14 common from here, I'll get x. And since I took minus common here, I will get minus because minus into minus is plus. 14 into what is 182? 13. That is equals to 0. So this will become, this x and minus 14 will be written in one bracket and between x minus 13 and x minus 13 is common. So we will get x minus 14 is equals to 0 and x minus 13 is equals to 0. So we can write this as x is equals to 14 and x is equals to 13. So we got the value of x. So here actually we have two cases. This is my case 1 when one number is x that is equals to 14. When one number x is 14, then other number is we got as 27 minus x. So 27 minus, in place of x substitute 14. 27 minus 14 is, we know what is it? 13 plus 14 is 27. So 27 minus 14 will be, 7 minus 4 is 3, 2 minus 1 is 1, 13. So when a number is x, that is 14, other number is 13. Similarly, when one, this is my case 2. When one number is 13, that is x, other number is 27 minus x, that is equals to 27 minus 13. Similarly, we know 13 plus 14 is 27. So 27 minus 13 will be equal to 14. So other number will be 14. Fifth question. Formulate a pair of linear equations in two variables. 3 pens and 4 books together cost rupees 50, whereas 5 pens and 3 books together cost rupees 54. So how many variables are there here? 2 variables. And how many things are mentioned? two things are mentioned. First, pens is mentioned and then books is mentioned. We have to form two linear equations. So here, let the cost of one pen is rupees X. Let the cost of one book is rupees Y. Now, total cost of 3 pens and 4 books is a statement given to us in the question. So, 3 pens means 3 multiplied by x. Why? Because cost of 1 pen is x. So, cost of 3 pens will be 3x. And means plus 4 into y similarly. Cost of 1 book is y. So, cost of 4 books means 4 into y. So, 3 into x is 3x, 4 into y is 4y. Now, second statement given was total cost of 5 pens and 3 books. So, 5 multiplied by again cost of 1 pen is x plus 3 into cost of 1 book, that is y. 3 into y. So 5 into x is 5x plus 3y. By problem, we are given 3x plus 4y is 50. The cost of 3 pens and 4 books is 50. So is 50 means equal to 50. Similarly, in the second statement, it gave us cost of 5 pens and 3 books is 54. So we can write the equation as 5x plus 3y is equals to 54. So what are our two equations? 3x plus 4y is equals to 50 and 5x plus 3y is equals to 54. Sixth question. Verify that the points 1, 5, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 1 are collinear or not. For proving the points to be collinear, we need to know the concept of collinearity. So, what are collinear points? Collinear points are the points that all lie in the same line, whether they lie close together, whether they lie far away from each other, because col means together and linear means line. So, when the points lie on the same line, we can say that area of triangle will be 0, because triangle means it will form with a space with closed lines, whereas line means the points should lie beside each other. So whenever we have to prove points are collinear, we should write area of triangle should be 0. Use area of triangle formula. Answer 6. Given points 1, 5, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 1. So we have to verify that points 1, 5, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 1 are collinear or not. So what is the condition for collinearity? If points are collinear, area of triangle is 0. Let us write 1, 5 as x1, y1, 2, 3 as x2, y2 and minus 2, minus 1 as x3, y3 because there are 3 points here. So x coordinate and y coordinate. Now we know the formula of area of triangle is half modulus x1, y2 minus y3 plus x2, y3 minus y1 plus x3, y1 minus y2. So we have to verify whether the area of triangle will be 0 or not. If area of triangle will be 0 means points will be collinear. If you don't get area of triangle as 0, then points will not be collinear. So half modulus, what is x1 here? x1 is 1, so substitute here 1 into y2. What is y2 here? y2 is 3, so substitute 3 minus y3. What is y3 here? Minus 1, so substitute minus 1 plus x2. What is x2 here? 2 into y3. What is y3 here? Minus 1, so minus 1 minus y1. What is y1 here? 5. So substitute 5. Plus x3. What is x3 here? Minus 2. So minus 2 into what is y1 here? 5 minus what is y2 here? 3. So half modulus 1 into 3 as it is. Minus into minus is plus. So plus 1 plus 2 into, and signs are same, add 5 plus 1 is 6. So minus 6. Now plus into minus is minus. So minus 2 into 5 minus 3 is 2. Now half modulus 1 into 3 plus 1 is 4 plus 2 into minus 6. Plus into minus is minus and 2 6 are 12. Minus into 2 2s are 4. Half modulus 1 4s are 4 minus 12 minus 1. Now this is plus 4 and this is minus 4. Both will get cancelled. What do I have? Half. Now if I want to remove modulus sign, minus sign will go. So half into 12. 2 1s are 2, 2 6 are 12. So we are getting area of triangle is 6. We are not getting area of triangle is not 0. So we can say that 1, 5, 2, 3 and minus 2, minus 1 are not collinear. Because if they have area of triangle means they will form a triangle. They will not form a line. Seventh question. Find the mode of the data 5, 6, 9, 6, 12, 3, 6.11, 6 and 7. We know the formula for finding out mode of ungrouped data is we have to find out the most common observation. We are starting group B. Answer 7 to find mode of the data. 5, 6, 9, 6, 12, 3, 6.11, 6 and 7. Now this is an ungrouped data. We know in ungrouped data the most common elements is called as mode. So only 6 is occurring maximum number of times. So we can say that the mode of the data is 6. Eighth question, express tan alpha in terms of sine alpha. That is, we have to write tan alpha in terms of sine alpha. Tan alpha is equals to something sine by something sine. That is, the numerator and denominator both should be in terms of trigonometric ratio sine alpha. So answer 8, to express tan alpha in terms of sine alpha. We know in trigonometric ratio there is a formula tan theta is equals to sine theta by cos theta. So we can write tan alpha as, here instead of theta alpha is given. So sine alpha by cos alpha. Now we know that on the RHS we have sine alpha and cos alpha, but we don't want cos alpha, we just need sine alpha. So we need to eliminate this cos alpha, but we don't have any particular formula in which we have sine alpha is equals to something or cos alpha is equals to something. So what we can do is, we can square on both sides. Whenever we square on both sides, we have to square on LHS as well as square on RHS. Why are we squaring on both sides is, we know there is a formula for trigonometric relation, that is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equals to 1. We have this formula. That is why we are squaring on RHS. It will become tan square alpha is equals to sine alpha by cos alpha whole square. So tan square alpha is equals to, this square belongs to numerator sine alpha as well as this square belongs to denominator cos alpha. So sine square alpha by cos square alpha. So tan square alpha is equals to, we'll keep sine square alpha as it is because we need it in the final answer, because tan alpha should be in terms of sine alpha. But we will change cos square alpha. Observe, we need cos square alpha here. So what we can do is, from this formula, we will keep cos square alpha, that is cos square theta, on LHS. And 1 is on RHS. Now sine square theta will send on RHS. When sine square theta goes that side, becomes minus sine square theta. So we got cos square theta is 1 minus sine square theta. But here theta is alpha. So instead of cos square theta, here instead of cos square theta, I am writing 1 minus sine square theta. That is, instead of cos square alpha, I am writing 1 minus sine square alpha. But in the question, it didn't say write tan square alpha in terms of sine alpha. It said write tan alpha in terms of sine alpha. So we have to remove the square. How to remove the square? Tan alpha is equals to, when square goes on that side, it becomes square root. So square root of sine square alpha by 1 minus sine square alpha. Now, if you observe here, tan alpha is equals to, this whole square also belongs to numerator sine square alpha as well as denominator 1 minus sine square alpha. So root 1 minus sine square alpha by root 1 minus sine square alpha. Here square and root will get cancelled in numerator. So we have tan alpha is equals to sine alpha by root 1 minus sine square alpha. So finally, we have written the formula in terms of sine alpha. Ninth question. A doctor observed that the pulse rate of 4 students is 72, 3 students is 78 and 2 students is 80. Find the mean of the pulse rate of the above students. So mean means it is statistics and it is an ungrouped data. Answer 9. Given number of students is 4, 3 and 2. So add number of students, 4 plus 3 plus 2, that is 9. And observations are given as, for 4 students observation are 72, for 3 students observation are 78 and for 2 students observation are 80. So we have to use the formula of mean. Mean is equals to sum of all observations by number of observations. So add all the observations, 72 plus 78 plus 80 by 9. 8 plus 2 is 10. 7 plus 7 is 14. 14 plus 1 is 15. 15 plus 8 is 23. So 230 we got. So 230 by 9 means just divided 230 by 9. 9 2s are 18. This will become 1. This will become 13. 13 minus 8 is 5. Take a 0. 9 4s are 36. 9 5s are 45. 50 minus 45 is 5. Put a point. Bring down 0. 9 5s are 45. 5 0. 9 3s are 27. 9 4s are 36. 9 5s are 45 again will have. We got 25.55 only just now. The question it asked us, find the mean of the pulse rate of the above students. So mean of the pulse rate of above students is 23.55 is the pulse rate. Okay. 10th question. Find the area of required cloth to cover the heap of grain in conical shape of whose diameter is 8 meter and slant height of 3 meters. So here it is a conical shape tent. We have diameter and we have slant height. We have to find out the area which is covering the grain. Answer 10. It is telling that there is some grain, for example. Okay, here we have some grain, and on that grain we are covering that with a conical shape. So when we cover that with a conical shape, we know that base will not be covered because already we are gathering here. Just like this, if we cover, we don't have to take the area of base, we just have to take the area of grain. So which is this area called? This area is called as curved surface area. Okay, if base was included, that would have been total surface area. But here it is just covering the grains, means it is nothing but conical shape only, that is curved surface area. So here we have to find out curved surface area. Given diameter is 8 meters, so we can find out radius. Radius is equals to diameter by 2, that is 8 by 2. 2 1s are 2, 2 4s are 8. So radius is equals to r is equals to 4 meters. Slant height is indicated by L, it is given as 3 meters. Now area of cloth required to cover the heap of grain is equals to curved surface area of cone. What is the formula of curved surface area of cone? Pi RL. What is pi? 22 by 7. What is R? 4 into what is L? 3. So 22 into 4, 4 into 3 is, we know 22 4s are 88. So 88 into 3. 88 into 3 is 3 8s are 24. 3 8s are 24. 24 plus 2 is 25, 26. So we got numerator as 264 by 7. So now divide 264 by 7. 264 by 7. 7 3s are 21. 7 4s are 7 3s are 21. 6 minus 1 is 5. Take 4 down. 7 7s are 49. So it will be, this will be 4, this will be 14. 14 minus 9 is 5. Put a point, bring down 0. 7 3s are 21, 7 4s are 28, 7 5 35, 7 6 are 48, 7 7s are 49, 1 0, 7 1s are 7, 10 minus 7 is again 3, 0, we'll get 7 4s are 28. So we got 37.714 meter square, because the unit of area is meter square. So the curved surface area is 37.714 meters square. So answer 11, we have to find the probability of an even prime number. Now we know that since a die is thrown once, the sample space, that is the possibilities of the die can be, it can be 1, it can be 2, it can be 3 on the face of the die, it can be 4, it can be 5, or it can be 6 when a die is thrown once. Now what are the favorable outcomes? Favorable outcomes means the outcomes which we can get, that is when we can get even prime number. When we can get even prime number? We can get even prime number only when it is 2, because we know 2 is the only even prime number. What are prime numbers? The numbers which do not have any other factor other than 1 and itself are called as prime numbers. So 2 does not have any factor other than 1 and itself. So 2 is the only even prime number. Rest all other numbers are odd. So we have to count the number of favorable outcomes. Favorable outcomes are 2. When I count this 2, 2 is only one time in all this 6. We have only 2 is only one time, present only one time. So number of favorable outcomes is 1. And total outcomes is, the formula for finding out total outcomes is 6 power number of times the die is thrown. So how many times the die is thrown here? 1. So the total outcomes is 6 power 1. 6 power 1 means 6 into 1 only. That is 6. So just the formula of probability. So this is the formula of probabilities, number of favorable outcomes for total outcomes. So probability of getting an even number is, number of favorable outcomes is 1. 11th question, a die is thrown at once. Find the probability of getting an even prime number. So we are just throwing the dice once. We are not throwing it twice or thrice. Remember that. And one more important point you should remember here is, we have to find the probability of what? Of an getting an even prime number. Even prime number. 1 but total outcomes is 6. That is 1 by 6. 12th question. Write the formula of median for a group data. Explain the symbols in words. So we have to write the formula of what? Median of grouped data, and also we have to explain what are the symbols. Answer 12. Median of group data is given in the formula L plus n by 2 minus Cf by f into h. What is L here? L is the lower limit of median class. N is number of observations. Cf is cumulative frequency of class preceding the median class. F is frequency of median class, and h is class size. Now here we are saying median class, median class, median class. What is median class here? Median class is the class corresponding to cumulative frequency column n by 2. That is, here we have cumulative frequency column now, where we will get the number of observations value. That value will be my median class. Here we have class interval, right? So the class which is corresponding to cumulative frequency greater than n by 2 will be called as median class. Section 2. Answer any 4 of the following 8 questions. Each question carries 4 marks. 13th question. Check whether the given pair of linear equations represent intersecting, parallel, or coincident lines. Find the solution if the equations are consistent. First bit is 3x plus 2y is equals to 5. 2x minus 3y is equals to 7. Second bit is 2x minus 3y is equal to 5 and 4x minus 6y is equals to 15. So let us first find whether they represent intersecting, parallel or coincident lines, and if they have a solution, then we have to see whether the system is consistent or not. So answer is to check whether 3x plus 2y is equals to 5 and 2x minus 3y is equals to 7, and the second bit also represent parallel lines, intersecting lines or coincident lines. What we'll do is first we'll do the first bit and then we'll do the second bit. So we can observe that the first bit is not in standard form. What is the standard form of first bit? a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0. This is the standard form of first bit. So if you observe, but c1 is on RHS. So what we'll do? We'll bring c1 on LHS. So make it in the standard form of a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0. That is why plus 5 if it comes this side, it becomes minus 5. Similarly, make 2x minus 3y is equals to 7 also in the standard form of a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. So plus 7 if it comes this side, it becomes minus 7. So these are equations. Compare them with these standard equations. a1 is 3 if you observe here. b1 is 2. c1 is minus 5. a2 is 2. b2 is minus 3 and c2 is minus 7. So find out a1 by a2, 3 by 2. What is b1 by a2? 2 by minus 3. What is c1 by c2? Minus 5 by minus 7. So if you observe here, 3 by 2 will not be equal to minus 2 by 3 and also it will not be equal to 5 by 7. So we can say that 3 by 2 is not equal to minus 2 by 3 means a1 by a2 is not equal to b1 by b2. So here we can say the lines are intersecting and the system is consistent. Why the system consistent? Because from the table we know that whenever a solution is unique, the lines are intersecting and the system is consistent. Whenever any system has solution, we will say that the system is consistent. If we don't have a solution, we say the system is inconsistent. So in the question it says that if the suppose the system is consistent, then you have to find out the solution of the system. So let us find out the solution of the system. This equation and this equation. If you observe this, 3x plus 2y minus 5 is equals to 0 and 2x minus 3y minus 7 is equals to 0. What we'll do is we'll use elimination method to solve these questions. What is elimination method? We have to make the coefficients of both y variable or x variable equal. How to make the coefficients equal? Multiply it with a suitable number and here also multiply it with a suitable number. So here if you multiply plus 2 with into 3, it will become 6. And here if you multiply minus 3 with into 2, it will become minus 6. So we will have plus 6 and minus 6. We can cancel plus 6y and minus 6y. So what we will do is we will multiply this equation with into 3 and this equation with into 2. That only we are doing here. Observe. 3 into equation 1 implies 3 into what is equation 1? 3x plus 2y is equals to 5. Now open the bracket. 3 3s are 9. 3 2s are 6y plus 3 5s are 15. This is my third equation. Now multiply second with 2 with equation 2. So 2 into 2x minus 3y is equals to 7. 2 2s are 4x minus 2 3s are 6y minus 6y is equals to 14. So we have third equation and fourth equation. Now observe the third equation and fourth equation. Both have become plus 6 and minus 6. So we can cancel both because both are y. So we are cancelling plus 6y and minus 6y. We are left with 9 plus 4 is 13x and 15 plus 4 is 29. So x is equals to 29 by 13. So just divided 39, 29. 13 2s are 26. 9 minus 6 is 3, 0. 13 2s are 26. 30 minus 26 is 4. Put a point, bring down 0. 13 3s are 39. And 40 minus 39 will be again 1. So we got x is equals to 2.23. Now we have to find out y. How to find out y? Substitute this equation 5, that is x value, in equation 1. So we can either substitute in the equation 1 or you can substitute in the equation 2. It's your wish. So we are substituting in equation 1 here. So 3 into in place of x substitute 2.23 plus 2y is equals to 5. 3 into 2.23 6.69 plus 2y is equals to 5. So 2y will keep on LHS is equals to 5 plus 6.69. If you send this out, it becomes minus 6.69. So it becomes 2y is equals to minus 1.69. Y is equals to minus 1.69 by 2. Y is equals to minus. Divide this 1.69 by 2. 2 zeros are 0. 2 8s are 16. 2 4s are 8. 9 minus 8 is 1. Put a point, bring down 0. 2 5s are 10. So we got y is equals to minus 0.845. So solution of answer 13 first bit is x we got as 2.23 and y we got as minus 0.845. Always write this x coordinate comma y coordinate. So x coordinate here is 2.23 and y coordinate here is minus 0.845. Second bit. First equation again implies making in the standard form of a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0. 2x minus 3y plus 5 is equals to 0. Second equation 4x minus 6y minus 5 is equals to 0. Comparing with a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equals to 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equals to 0. What is a1? 2. What is a2? 4. What is b1? Minus 3. What is b2? Minus 6. What is c1? 5. What is c2? Minus 15. So a1 by a2 is 1 by 2. b1 by b2 is minus 3 by minus 6 and c1 by c2 is minus 5 by minus 15. Here it is minus 5. Okay. So 3 here we'll get 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So we get 1 by 2 here. Here 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 1 by 2. Here 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 15. Here we are getting 1 by 3 and here we are getting 1 by 2 and here also we are getting 1 by 2. So we can say here that a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2, but that is not equal to c1 by c2 because 1 by 3 is not equal to 1 by 2. So in which condition we have a1 by a2 is equals to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2? We have that condition in known solution. So we can say that since there is a known solution, but from the table we can say system is inconsistent. So in the first bit we got system is consistent. In the second bit we got system is inconsistent. As system is inconsistent, no need to find out the solution because we don't have any solution. These sums will be continued in part 2. So stay tuned and also don't forget to watch part 2 of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, click that bell icon.